Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to make revision on 6th primary from page Easy Mathematics with Mr. Hazem. I hope to enjoy with me and don't forget to make like on this page and subscribe to this channel to watch more videos in the next time. Let's see the first question here from page Easy Mathematics. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. 100% here equals what? 100% it means 100 divided by 100. So it will be equal 1. Number 2. What is a unit of measuring capacity? The suitable unit here, it will be liter. Number 3. If 2 over 3 equal 8 over x, he asked me to find the missing number here x by doing the cross multiplication. As we have learned before with Mr. Hazem, we must multiply 3 by 8 over 2. Like that, it will be equal 12. Number 4, the diagonals are equal in length. In which shape here? Yes, the suitable one here, the diagonals are equal in the rectangle. The following data here are quantitative data except what? All of these data, age, tallness, weight, are quantitative data except favorite food. This is descriptive data. Number 6, if x to y equal 1 to 2 and y to z equal 2 to 3, then he asked me to find the ratio between x to z. If we have here two ratio and here is repeated sample, we have learned it before with Mr. Hazem, this is called combining ratio. How to solve that? By this way. We must write x to y to z and don't forget to write y at a middle because it will be the repeated sample. And write ratio under x, it will be 1, y it will be 2, and z, we haven't here z in the first ratio. And the second one also y equal 2 and z equal 3, and we haven't here any x in the second ratio. How to find the missing here under z? By taking the number beside it, it will be equal, yes, 2. The same, how to find the missing number here under x? By taking the number beside it, it will be also equal 2. And then we multiply each column. It will be 1 by 2 equal 2, and 2 by 2 equal 4, and 2 by 3 equal 6. And don't forget to put this ratio in samples form by dividing all of them by 2. It will be equal 1 to 2 to 3. Now he asked me to find the ratio only between x and z. So x here it will be 1 and z here it will be 3. It will be 1 to 3. Number 7, quarter to third. This is called the third case. We have learned it before with Mr. Hazem. To solve it, we must multiply both of them by their denominators. I means we multiply quarter here by 3 times 4 and also multiply third by 3 by 4. It will be equal 3 to 4. Number 8, 3 to 4 as a decimal fraction. He asked me to change this ratio into decimal fraction. By using your calculator, it will be 0.75. The fourth proportional here, 3, 5, and 6. He asked me to find the fourth proportional. As the first, we must write them in order like that. 3 over 5 equals 6 over x. And how to find the value of x here? By doing the cross multiplication, it will be equal 5 times 6 over 3 equal finally 10. The ratio between 750 grams and 1 kilogram is what? We have studied before. This is called the fourth case. How to solve it? The first time we keep the smallest unit as it and change only the biggest one. Again, when we have here two different units, we keep the smallest one as it and we change the second or the biggest unit here to the smallest one. How to change here from kilogram to bigram? By multiplying it by 1000. So it will be 750 as it and one here change to be 1000. And both them in samples form, by dividing both of them by 10, it will be equal 75 to 100. Dividing again them by 5, it will be equal 15 to 20, and dividing again by 5, it will be finally equal 3 to 4. So the right answer here, it will be 3 to 4. Number 11, 5 cubic decimeter equal how many liters? We have slide before. Cubic decimeter and liter, both of them are the same. So the answer here, it will be 5. 12, 35% from 2000. When we have here from or of, it means we multiply 35% by 2000, it will be equal 700. Number 13, a car covers 150 kilometer in 3 hours. Then its speed is what? Kilometer per hour. To find here the rate, we must dividing 150 kilometer by 3 hours. To find this rate, it will be equal 50 kilometer per hour. Let's see more exercise. Exercise number 2 from page Easy Mathematics. Complete each of the following here. The volume of a cuboid is 128 cubic centimeter. We must write here above this number V. That it means this is the volume of cuboid, and he gave me area of its base equals 16 centimeter square. That it means base area. We must write above it P point A, and he asked me to find the height. So how to find the height here? By using this rule. Height here, it will be equal volume over base area, 128 over 16 equal 8 centimeter. Number 15. In a picture of a house, if the height of the fence is 6 centimeter and the real height of the fence is 2.4 meters, then the drawing scale. We have a slide before with Mr. Hazem. To find the drawing scale, we must write this rule. Drawing scale equal drawing length to real length. But what about here the drawing length and the real length? We must study the keywords with Mr. Hazem. In a picture here, it means this 6 centimeter drawing length. And the real height here, 2.4, it means real length. So we must write under drawing length here, it will be 6 centimeter, and real length here, it will be 2.4 meter. And because we have here two different units, I told you before, we keep the smallest unit as it and change only the biggest one to the smallest one. From meter to centimeter, we must multiply it by 100, and it will be 6. As it will be the second one, 240. Dividing both of them by 6 because both of them exist in table 6. It will be equal 1 to 40. Number 16, 3.2 liters equal how many cubic centimeter? To change from cubic decimeter to cubic centimeter, we multiply by 1000. So to change from liter to cubic centimeter, also we multiply by 1000. So it will be equal 3220. Number 17, this is a rule. Volume of a cube equals what? Multiply by what? Multiply by what? It will be side times side times side. Number 18. 3 to 10 to x and 30 are proportional. How to find the value of x? We must solve like that. 3 over 10 equal x over 30, and x finally equals 3 times 30 over 10. It will be equal 9. 3000 meter, 9 kilometer. How to solve that? Because we have here two different units, we keep the smallest one as it and change only the biggest unit to the smallest unit. Now I change from kilometer to meter. I means I will multiply it by 1000 like that. So 3000 meter as it, and 9, it will be 9000. Because we have here 3 zeros in both of them, we dividing both of them by 1000. It will be equal 3 to 9, and by dividing them again by 3, it will be finally equal 1 to 3. Number 20, the range of the sets of values 9, 4, 2, 6, 12, and 11 is what? When you ask me to find the range, we subtract the smallest value from the greatest one. I means we subtract 2 from 12. It will be equals 10. 21, 50% of x equals 240. We have a slide before of here, it means times, and x here is a missing number. How to find this missing number? By doing the opposite operation. I means to find the x here, we must divide 240 by 50% to find x, like that. It will be equal 480. Finally, 3 over 5, how to change it into percent? By multiplying it by 100, it will be equal 60%. Let's see exercise number 3 from page Easy Mathematics. Answer the following question. 23. Trader bought TV set for £4,500 and sold it with profit of 10%. Find the selling price. We have learned it before with Mr. Hazem. When we have this word problem, we must make this table. It will be consist of name, percent, value, and name here we must write cost price, at the middle profit, at the last here selling price. And in the percent we must write under cost price all the time we must write 100. This is stable, and here we have percent 10%, so we must write in this part 10%. How to find the percent here of selling price? We have a slide before. When we have here a profit, we must add the percent of cost price and profit to find the percent of selling price. It will be equal 110. But if we have here a loss or discount, we must subtract them to find the percent of selling price. Now, we can find the value of selling price and profit by using this value of cost price for 1,500. How? Okay, to find the cost price, to find the selling price here, we must do these steps. Cross multiplication, we multiply 4,500 by 110 over 100. It will be equal 4,950. How to find the value of profit? By doing the same cross multiplication, multiply 4,500 by 10 over 100, like that. It will be equal 450 pounds. Exercise number 4. 24. In the opposite figure here, he gave me, yes, from page Easy Mathematics. In the opposite figure here, he gave me ABCD is a parallelogram in which measure of angle DAC equals 30 degree and measure of angle B equal 110 degree. Now he asked me to find measure of angle D. We have a slide before from properties of parallelogram. Each two opposite angle must be equal in measure. So measure of angle D here, it will be equal with measure of angle B equal 110 degree. How to find measure of angle BAC? We must find this angle, and as a first we must state their position. BAC, it means this angle. BAC means this angle. How to find measure of this angle? Because we have here measure of angle B equal 110, and he gave me a part of angle A equal 30 degree. To find the second part here, we must subtract their sum from 180, like that. 180 minus 110 plus 30, it will be equal 40 degree. Okay, how to find measure of angle ACD? ACD means this angle. We know if we have this angle 40, it means this also, it will be the same angle equal 40. So measure of angle ACD, it will be also equal 40. And if we have here this angle equals 30, so this angle which is ACB also equals 30 degree. And I told you before, measure of angle D equal 110 degree. Let's see number 25. Cube of cheese of edge length 15 centimeter is wanted to be divided into small cubes. The edge length of each is 3 centimeter for presenting them through means. Calculate the number of the small cubes. When he asked me to find the number, I told you before, we solve this exercise on 3 steps. How? The first step, we must find the volume of the big cube. The first step, volume of big cube, it will be side by side by side. It means 15 times 15 times 15 equals 3,375 cubic centimeter. The second step, we must find also the volume of a small cube. It will be side by side equals 3 times 3 times 3 equals 27 cubic centimeter. And finally, how to find the number? By dividing big volume by small volume like that. It will be equal 125 cubes. The last exercise here, the following table shows the numbers of hours spent by 40 pupils in studying their lessons daily. The first row here refers to the number of hours, and the second row here refers to the number of pupils. Represents this data using the frequency curve. As the first time, when we want to draw this table, we must draw the first part here. It will be the sets like that, and write it as it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. And the second part, we write this ray, which is called frequency, and write by this way 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. How to state here number 1? It will be equal 6. From 1 here we must go to 6, but take care, we must put here the point between 1 and 2. Again, when we go from 1 to 6, we must put point here between 1 and 2, like that. And the same, 2 to 3, it means we must go from 2 to 3, and don't put point on 3 here, we must put point between 2 and 3, like that. The same, 3 here, it will be 8, between 3 and 4, like that. 4, it will be 12, here, between 4 and 5, like that. Finally, 5, it will be 11, between 5 and 6, like that. And draw your curve by using your hands, okay, in order like that. Now we have finished. Thanks for your listening. Goodbye and the next revision.